YouTube, I'm back with another video. So today, I don't even know where to start, but basically I'm setting up my office space, my beauty room, whatever you want to call it, for my business. So I took an old room that might as well sit on the floor, but this used to be my bedroom, and the way my house is set up now, this is like, it's just really storage. And I decided to clean this room out and use it for my business. So I've already painted my walls, and I took an old dresser and I actually put all my inventory and everything is in my dresser. So I have a desk coming and it's black, so why would I want a white dresser? So I saw a couple videos on YouTube and they took contact paper and covered their dresser. So I don't really know how this is gonna work out. We'll see what happens. My mom already told me it wasn't gonna work, so we about to prove her wrong. And so yeah, so I'm gonna do this on camera. And once the room is all finished, I'll do another video of my whole setup and how I organize everything and all that. So let's get this going. So I just sat this up here. I don't really know what I'm doing. We're gonna try this out. Right now I have a card, but most likely I'm gonna get something else to smooth the contact paper out. I have scissors. I have one roll already up, so let's see what we gotta do. I'm just gonna start from one end to the other. And I figured this would be a cute little thing, so just take the paper. I really hope this works, y'all. My mama said it's not gonna work. I don't want to believe her. So, I'm just gonna fold the contact paper up. I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, make sure I have it lined up. And I'm gonna bring it down as far as I can. So far it looks good. I hope the rest of it falls into place. You gotta step back and see what it looks like. So I got the top done. Trying to figure out what's the best way to do this thing here. I don't know. You know what I didn't do, guys? It would have helped if I took the Now it's off. Now, I'm not sure. I'm going to try to do this with this drawer still on. But if it doesn't work, I'll come back. Oh, I got it messy. If it doesn't work, I'm going to come back and do it. Take the drawers off. But let's see what happens. So what I forgot is that there's actually a panel in here. So I'm thinking I might actually just take the panel out and put it to the side. I feel like that might be the only way to really get this smooth. Yeah. Because now this can slide right in there. Yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna go back and finish that side, and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm pretty much almost done. I have most of the dresser done. Yeah, when I figured out that there was a panel on these, I was highly confused. So I'm about to show y'all how I finessed, what is the word? How I finessed it. There we go. So I left everything is done, but I left this one drawer so I can show you guys. So of course I gotta start by taking out the knobs. And I was able to do this without taking everything out of the drawers. Like I said, this is my this is gonna be for my business, so my lashes and everything are in there. No mess, so you know, lashes are safe. But yeah. So I have this little tool that my dad, I just took it from my dad. So I take the handles out. And you know this is my childhood dresser because there's literally like a marker or crayon or something here. This out. Put that to the side. And this is what it looks like now that I took the panel out. So, I've really been on my floor for like an hour, y'all. Probably won't because you know I take breaks. I waste time. But yeah, so I'm gonna use a piece that I use because you don't want to waste contact paper. So I'm just taking it and lining it up with the top of the dresser. So when you open it, the top part of the dresser is still black. And I just want to make sure it's lined up like perfectly. So I'm probably gonna have to cut another piece because I don't. This is. It might be too short, but we'll try. We'll see what happens. And then with this, it has like a little ledge, so I fold it under. At first, I was just gonna leave it like this, but I don't know why I decided to put the panel back in. That was an extra step, but it doesn't look too bad. There's little pieces down in here that I have to tighten up, but for the most part, instead of like going and buying a whole new dresser or going to paint your dresser, no mess, just some stickers. So I just made sure this is tight. And what I learned from the other ones that I did, I'm actually just gonna use my nail to cut it. I have to sit on the floor, y'all. And I'm like sitting on a ton of contact paper. Like, we did work. All right. So I have it tight exactly where I want it. And I'm actually just gonna take my nail, make sure it's in. I'm gonna take my nail across it and cut it. Of course, if you don't have nails, you can use scissors. But this is just showing you how easy it is to cut the contact paper. Got that off. I'm trying to see. I might I think I could finesse it and use this for the bottom piece. I think I'm gonna do that. So I'll do that before I fix the ends. I'm gonna do the bottom piece of it. So because it's a ledge, I figured I would kind of stick this in there first. And then, this was hard to do, y'all. But I stick this in there first and then fold it over if I can. It didn't always work. Did the best I could. So if I folded it into the ledge, yep, it worked. Okay, so for the side first, of course, this is long on the side, so I'm just gonna cut this down. And where I'm cutting, I'm just cutting the corners. I wish y'all could. I really don't feel like getting up to get the camera, y'all. So I'm just gonna explain it to you. I'm sorry. Listen, I'm still learning the YouTube thing, but I had to get into this DIY. So anyway, I'm just cutting the corners so it'll lay flat. And honestly with this, you just have to figure out a way that works for you. I always say with most things is, you gotta figure out what works for you. So this worked for me. This is kind of how I pack a box when you gotta put the tape on a box. I was packaging orders today. This is how I do. Like, because you're using stickers, I'm not gonna lie, there are some places I'm actually gonna go back and like glue or something just to smooth some pieces out. But overall, I really am glad that I found this way to change up this dresser, because I painted the whole room, so I wasn't really trying to paint a dresser too. Trying to figure out why Mr. Sophie is out. Like, we're in the middle of a pandemic and he's out giving out ice cream. So, like I said, maybe you can see it better. I'm literally cutting the corners. Anywhere there's a point, I'm gonna cut so then I'll be able to fold it down. So, if this makes sense, the front part of the panel, I leave for last to fold in. And the ones on the inside, I cut shorter. I don't know if that's making any sense. But I'm gonna take the bottom layer of the contact paper and fold it up. And the top layer that's right here, I'm gonna fold it down. And the front panel, I'm gonna fold back. I think that made sense. Now, because this has the little panels, I do have like a little space to cut, so the panel will slide in there. But I'm gonna do it again. So, of course, I'm cutting this shorter because we don't need all this material. Cutting all of my points. Cutting the two inside pieces shorter. Folding the top down, folding the bottom up. This is stuck to me. So I folded the top down, the bottom up, and the front piece I fold back. So that's what we have. So now you see we still have this white piece on the side and then our panel. Let me see if I can move y'all again so you can see how I cover the panel. Hold on. Don't mind the bag, that's my mess. So, take the panel. And the other side of the panel, I guess this is one of those dressers where, like, for the kids you could change the colors. That's how I had a panel in it. And me as a kid, I don't know, I colored on it, I put white out on it, I did the works to it. So, I already cut this to the size of the panel. And I normally don't like to pull a whole sheet off the back, but it works for this. So I kept the white. I don't know what the difference, there's no real difference, but so place this in the middle the best that I can. I'm just gonna fold the sides up. I'm probably ashy, y'all. I've been working. I'm sorry. So now that's one side of the panel done. These little pieces. So me in corners, I'm always cutting the corners off so everything moves, sits flat. This piece didn't come off the way I wanted it to. Okay. So if you can see where this fold is, just cut that. So when I use this piece, it's going to be flat. So for the panel, I want to have this flap on the side. So I turn it over to make sure it's smooth before I fold the other side over. Same thing. Y'all, I am so excited to finish this room. Y'all gonna have to stay tuned though, because you know I gotta do a big reveal once I finish my room. Actually, I'm only finishing half the room right now. So that's kind of why one half is like all mingled and the other side isn't. Because this half is going to be like my business office situation with my products and my inventory. And the other half is going to be like a little salon area. So I'll probably do another video when I set that up. But for now, we're getting into this dresser. Okay. So, I have my panels. Remember, I had these two flaps. I left those out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take it, I'm going to sit it right in the groove. The flap, of course, goes first, so it'll slide in there. Get in there. Okay. And slide it in. And now you'll see I kept that flap on the side so I can cover the side panel of my dresser. And you'll see, because like I said, it's stickers. There's little pieces that's like, you're like, that's not smooth, that's not clean. But you can always go back. Like me, I'm a perfectionist, so I'll probably go back and fix little things, like, especially because I'm looking at you guys in the camera and in the light. This right here I have to fix. But overall, this is lit. This is a really good fix. And where's my little, I can use this. Plug the hole for the knob, wherever it is, somewhere. Can't find it. Here it goes. I made a little mess there. Oops. So the knobs that I'm using, I got them from Amazon, so I can put the link below. I actually put the link for everything. So the contact paper that I got that from Amazon, and I got 2 rolls. And the knobs, it came in a set of 12, which is perfect. So I only had to get 1 box. Like, this cost me like less than, did it cost me 30 bucks? If that. Like, you can go back in and tighten them. Yeah, I'm probably gonna tighten that. But yeah, y'all. This is my finished look. Put this little. No. So I did go back in and just smooth out any imperfections that I had on the dresser. But overall, this was an amazing DIY. It was a great alternative to actually painting the entire dresser. So if you guys liked the video, of course, like and subscribe. Comment below if you tried it out. And I'd love to see some of your DIY hacks. So like I said, thanks for watching.